Now, a little bit of Bachelor news, because I didn't want to skate over it. Big thing. I don't really have much to say because I didn't watch the season. I know neither of you watched the season, but Colton Underwood, you see that, Gary? Or Caleb came out as gay.
Yeah,
Did see that.
I did see that.
Former Bachelor, which is pretty. First of all, shout out to him. Big applaud for coming out, finding himself. He attributed a lot of it to I think he's one of those classic dudes who was like an NFL player.
Yeah.
All right. Beer, do you know anything about his NFL status? I'm pretty sure he was a practice squad guy.
I believe he also was a quote unquote NFL player.
Yes, but I don't think an NFL player. I think a quote unquote.
That will never
I'll do a little
stop
research
being
on
my
that.
favorite thing about The Bachelor, though. Just like their occupation is ex-pro football player. Like
Ex-pro. Yes. Formerly, I used to be an employee somewhere. Yeah, that's what I current. That was my current. That actually, it's a complete oxymoron. The word occupation and X. Like, you can't currently be occupied with something you formerly did. I didn't really think about that, but that is a hilarious trope. Now,
yeah, he never played a game.
Yeah.
Just doubling.
Neither did I,
shocked.
but like he never.
I'm
played.
not shocked.
But
yeah,
you
but you also don't go
to
around.
have been an ex-pro.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's
But he did. He obviously played at a high level. Like, you're an elite talent to even get to that level, and so he attributed a lot of his kind of internalized homophobia to the football culture. But the funniest thing was, and it's a awesome thing to be able to see. And the sad part, there is a funny part that came out of it. The sad part is that he said, because I guess he's also deeply entrenched in Christianity and Catholicism. He was like, "Oh, when I got the call that I was going to be the Bachelor, I thanked God because this was like him trying to make me straight, or him letting me be straight." And I was like, "Oh God, that is heartbreaking to hear." But did you guys see the scene with Billy Eichner in the season?
No.
Okay.
But I can imagine it's insane.
It is. Well, okay. So you both know who Billy Eichner is, I assume. Right, you would know him, Gary, to see him, of course, and anyone who if it's not popping in your head, give him a Google. He's a guy Billy on the street. He yells at people all the time, and so they brought him on to be a guest on The Bachelor. And fuck, this was so funny, man. He pretty much goes, I can't remember the context, but he's like, "Who knows? Maybe you're the first gay bachelor." And Colton just goes. And Chris Harrison, is like laughing, and he goes, "There's your promo. Cut that. First gay bachelor, and we didn't even know it," or something like that. And Colton's just laughing. I wouldn't have thought at the time like, "Oh, that dude's fucking nervous," but in the moment, part of him must have been like, yeah, that would be pretty fucking crazy, eh? But he's also had. He got a restraining order from his girlfriend Cassie for I think he was tapping her phone or putting a tracking device on her car. That is obviously no excuse for that obviously abusive behavior. But at least that behavior is at least like attached to an actual reason, like where that's stemming from, that insecurity, and so he's able to work on that. He has a starting point to work on it. So very spicy news, man. We got some interesting topics so far today, but